So I don't have everything I had before on this new computer, and I'm discovering. Do you know what I lost? Do you know what I lost on this computer? I don't have my picture of Twiddles holding the I Love Comics.
Oh, well then we'll have to
That's
get that off
sad.
of
That's
one
the
of the
logo,
other.
and
We'll just get it
yeah,
off
I
of
guess so.
No, it's not a problem.
You mean
Yeah.
Nothing's left.
it's still
Yeah,
here.
man, that's my boy. That's my boy. Yeah, I have it here. I don't have it saved on the computer anywhere, but I do appreciate that. Thank you for reminding me. All righty, but we are. Let me tell you something. I was going through these. There's a lot of really good Brainiac covers, man. That is some serious stuff right there. I apologize for us being so late. I was setting up these videos and just lost track. And of course, we're waiting for the young ladies and gentlemen of Geeky Puppy Show getting ready here from there.
Not really.
So I hope you guys.
Hi, Rose. It's Sammy.
I hope you guys enjoyed that. But for now, let's just get right to it. Hello to everybody in the chat. Well,
Yay!
all righty, and let me share the board out. All righty.
Hey,
and we are. I mean, there are some good. Oh, here it is. Okay, cool. Woo! I thought I accidentally deleted it.
Hey, Winslet.
It would be par for the course, you know.
Whoa, we found it.
And with that, let's get it started in here. Who's first? It was RDV. RDV. Hey, it's Brainiac. It's the first book. Might as well do the first cover. And this is Action Comics number what looks like 342.
Jay. Hi, Jay.
Alrighty then. I dare you to capture me, Superman. The moment you touch my Ultra Force Shield, even your invulnerable body will be destroyed. It's like two kids like, you can't penetrate my force field.
Doesn't bother you. I'm not touching you.
What I think is amazing is that you understand that as originally written, Brainiac was an 1848 mining prospector.
Yeah, he found kryptonite.
A rock.
It's the greatest challenge of my life. This super outlaw may be bluffing, but I can't take that chance. Here goes. I was wrong. Oh god. The super duel in space. Oh, okay. 7.
All righty. So RDV gives this a 7. And what do you say, Eric?
Oh, this is a 10 all day.
All righty. What makes this a 10 to you? It seems so simple.
That's part of it, and the purple background, just the classic Superman pose. I don't know. It's just sometimes you just look at something and go, this works.
All righty.
So simple sells the book.
Simple mystery sells the book. What do you say, Amy, when you look at this one?
Okay, so this is a 10-cent book. So this was back in the, was this 50s?
Early 60s.
40s?
Or is it late 50s?
It could anywhere from late 50s to 1961.
And is this the first time we see him, or is he a new character?
This is the very first cover.
Yeah.
Oh,
that he was ever on.
It's 242.
Ah.
Yeah, the 60s.
The Super Duel in Space.
So this would have been 1957 then.
Yeah.
I think Supergirl premiered in 58 and she was 252.
Yeah, it's a nice image, and it's got bright colors and a good composition. It's balanced well. It's not fancy, but it's kind of classic, and it states what it does very cleanly. So I could see giving it a 10.
Alrighty, and I absolutely can see giving it. This is one of those you don't need much, and of course we've been looking at it for decades.
I'll be right back. My sister needs me.
Okie dokie. But yeah, I agree with both of you guys. I'm giving this one a 10 as well. I understand why RDV would give it a 7 though, because it really is two figures on a purple background with a couple of dots behind them.
He literally changed the skin color, and it's Lex Luthor.
Okay. All righty, let's get to the chat though and see what they have to say. Other than Amy needs her binky. Maybe she has out. Oh, okay.
What?
I don't
All
know.
right. Looking at this, the first person
all the way down to Jim
Jim.
Sorensen
with
with an 8. Mhm.
Jay Lucian
Right.
coming in with a 10, saying it's basic but iconic.
All righty.
I don't see Billy Kay or Cassie Lee.
Tony Hayes says 8. Tony Hayes, all in my brain.
One slick dude coming in with a 9. Can we get a start? Says
Oh,
Eric
did we
Boyd.
not do that? I thought we did. I thought I threw in way up on top there.
He did. So Eric Boyd, or whoever's asking for the start,
yeah.
it came in late.
Okay. Desert Rose says 9.
And Darth Cato says 7. Maniac 10, very cool and cover and very nice colors. Says
I thought for a moment you were gonna go. What's his name? Ted Knight for what was it, for Super Friends?
in the halls of
Meanwhile, with
justice.
Michael Taylor, we have a Maniac 10,
Yes.
and then Jackson gives it an 8.
Roy Kirk says 8.
There's
Rhaegar.
something about a 10 from Rhaegar.
Little Rhaegar coming in with a 10. Eric and Boyd saying holy balls. Super monkey balls. Summoner saying 10 forever. We know what Braniac is like. Dark Admiral March Harris says 10. Eric and Boyd says 8. Cato, do we have a score for you? Or is just as commented? But next one is MARANYA.
Yep.
Action Comics 242. In a world with great classic standoff between Brainiac and Superman rendered well, just enough details to set the scene. Mystery sells the book. Score a Brainiac 10.
Cool.
Wow, it's roller cool, you know.
All right. Sorry, Raven is not here. She's
Wait. Is Amy, you back?
No, she stepped away.
Put it up there.
You're gonna do Raven. All right. He wants Raven voice.
Book 1. Imagine that they are in purple space where Superman casts a shadow. Whatever.
You're 2 big jowls away from Droopy. I would just go that direction.
I would have thought you would have went with Truman Capote.
No, because he asked for Raven.
Well, go for Raven's father then.
It's
Trigon.
6.
Okay, we got a 7
Yeah,
and a
okay.
9.
You know, in the absence of the 2 people that can do it, you take what you can get.
There you go. Yep.
Theo Dragon coming in with a 7, and Michael Taylor saying it's a 10. Just for
Well,
the
no,
colors
for the
alone.
colors alone. He already scored it, but MK saying
I know.
also 9. Also, I feel like we've seen the Superman pose on a cereal box or something. We talk about this in a video series on the best Superman artists about who was it that drew
Wayne
Superman
Boring.
in that same pose?
I think it's Wayne. It's either Wayne Boring or Al Pastino.
Yeah.
Man, to give yourself that kind of a nickname, you must have been a really bad artist.
All righty. Let's go to book 2 this time around. It is Eric leading us off. And this, I think, is a trade paperback of Superman fighting Brainiac and Lex Luthor. Or it's a foreign book. Go ahead.
This
It's
is
a what book? Sorry.
Fuck you.
What?
This is DC special. I think number 8 or 9.
Yeah.
And this is a foreign a publication of it, but that's what the cover's taken from.
Okay.
And it's a 10. It's Jose Luis Garcia Lopez.
Yeah, you can't disrespect the man.
I'd rather it have been the original cover, but the art's the same, so it's 10.
All righty. Sometimes the foreign ones come up first, and by the time I get to certain ones, I'm bored because I have drug out 400 covers, and the way I have to do it is I'm looking through. And if I go to Comic Vine or anything like that, I have to exit the page, then go forward because they don't always go to the freaking page I just came from. All right. RDV, what do you say? We'll get Amy when she comes back.
Well, my question is, and see with Henry, where did the first book go on the tier list?
Oh, that's right. I didn't score it, did I? We have 3 7s and 4 8s, and they are taking down 7 of the 8 10s. And then we have 2 9s beating out that 1 10 that was left. All righty. We'll start off strong, not a 10, but at least the first appearance of Brainiac got a 9.
All righty.
All righty. We have some really good I don't think we're going to get too many 5 6s or anything like that today. All right. What do you say, RDV?
Not my type of foreign, but it is kind of cool, you know, but like Lex Luthor at the time looks dastardly evil.
Yeah.
You look at the pose and the grin on Braniac. He looks like Wonder Man. Hey guys, how's it going?
You know what he looks like? He looks like the guy down the street painted himself green, put on a pink leotard, and went out to help Lex Luthor.
He's like, "Hey ladies, I'm Ted Danson."
All right. Yes.
Or Ted McKnight, or whatever. What's it? What
Ted
is it?
Knight.
Ted?
Meanwhile,
No. The guy from Married with Children. Ted. What was his last name? Ted
McGinley.
McGinnis. He's got the same shit-eating grin on his face as Brainiac.
Yeah.
And now you can see him on every episode of Shrinking.
I knew you were gonna plug it.
Now, what would you score this book?
Honestly, everything is good. The elements around it, except for Superman. So I'm gonna go 8.
All right.
And no, you didn't, because you didn't know he was on that show.
No, but you've been hawking either Shrinking or another one. What was it?
We just started watching The Bondsman, which is on Prime. Check that out. That is really cool. Rhaegar says 10, and so does Jim Sorensen. All righty.
Amy.
And we have an Eric and Boyd 9. There we go. And Dark Emperor Much Ethereal says 8. So does Darth Kato and One Slick. 1, 2, and 3. Next up is Dark Admiral with a 10. It's definitely different, he says, if you want to take over by
Jackson Whitecrack says, at least it's not a horror book. Speaking of horrors, here's Pixel.
Wow.
Hello. How's it going?
Wow. Well, I guess I'm unwelcome. Goodbye. Fare thee well.
No. You're one unwelcoming. You always forget the ing part.
Wait, his name's Ming? I didn't even do that.
Yes, he's unwelcoming. Yes.
That sounds...
He plays a little Asian guy on Comic Book Men.
It's time to stop Asian hate. All right. How's it going?
Oh, it goes pretty well. We are on book 2 here. And
Book 2?
Yep, this is book 2. Go right on. We started late, my fault. What do you think of it?
This. So I like Superman. He's drawn well. Brainiac is what's throwing me. He's like bent over and look at him down there position, which I don't particularly.
The Jeff Goldblum smell.
But I'll go ahead and let's go ahead and give this one a 9. This is pretty good.
Okay. And Michael Taylor says Brainiac 10. Very cool cover, colors, and nice detail.
The Desert of the Roses says 8. And the Jackson Roy card comes with a 10. Henry says book 2. Like, it's a very cool cover, guys. It is an 8.
Going for the main accent, was that?
Yeah, I was channeling Dr. Silvage when I did that voice. Yeah.
Okay.
You let him know that. Maine.
Okay, Tony Hayes says.
Have you ever met anybody from Maine?
I don't know. Sometimes dead is better. That's how I get the Maine accent. Yeah, going that way. Some said, dang. And then we have MARANYA.
In a world.
Superman, Brainiac, and Luthor. In a world with a wonderful Garcia Lopez cover, simple and effective rendering in colors. Don't eat the toilet paper. How did this happen? Mystery works overtime selling this book. Score of villain team up 10.
The real mystery is, did she eat the toilet paper or did she walk away?
Yes.
No and no. No and yes. Don't even think about it.
But the paper tastes so good.
MK says, I will say 10 also. We'll let, I guess, will Lex and Brainy merge so Lex has tentacles?
Alrighty. And Rhaegar's saying I should kick myself for a joke, but I don't remember telling a joke. So I don't know.
You should just kick yourself.
Say again?
Wait.
You should just kick yourself.
Okay.
Yeah, because you're the never-ending joke.
Alrighty. I sit cross-legged, and the other day I sat down and like the balls went right into the heel, and that was fun. I mean, that's almost like kicking yourself.
So the one sick dude coming to the knowledge saying this is a Finnish comic book.
Yeah. I read that.
All right, so Finland.
Could you not tell from the Braniac Ogluton?
We have 6 8s, 1 9, and they're trying to take down 10 10s. This one actually made it. This one's a 10. Alrighty. And let me get to there we go.
There's no way you accidentally hit the referral link button.
No, there's no way I accidentally, because you hit it once and it says, "Are you sure?" And then you have to hit it again.
All I do is hit the arrow. You want to see? I hit the down arrow and I hit the up arrow back up, and it goes away. I don't. Guys, I keep hitting this link for you to pay me money. I don't know how.
No, that's not the link to pay me money. I guess that would be the Ko-Fi thing. So, which, by the way, that would actually be a lot of fun because, by the way, thank you very much for everybody last night. We were able to pay rent. And now I've got to feed the family and put gas in the car on $20. So I might have a $1 auction tomorrow because, that's exactly what's going on.
I thought you were doing a drunk stream tomorrow.
Oh, that's right. We are doing a drunk stream tomorrow. A drunk stream. Yes, drunk stream. No, we can't because I only have $20 and I don't want to gamble it away. If I buy a bottle of booze for $20 and we don't make anything,
did Ashley not work at all when she was over there?
She's got a limited amount of money. She's helping us with bills, and she's trying to get a job. She came over. She's trying to get a job. They both are really going in. One thing I heard was Ashley is coaching Elizabeth on what to say at interviews.
Yeah.
Basically, she's saying the same thing I did, but it's her sister. They've got a bond and they talk. Unfortunately, we do not have enough money to risk buying a bottle of booze and doing a drunk stream and nobody.
I just love that. You're like, I said the exact same thing.
Yeah.
She's like,
I already did. I said it's a 10.
I can imagine Elizabeth says like, wow, I wish someone would have told me this before.
Yeah.
I said
it's like, go for book. We are on 3, and this time it is. Hey, why don't you take this, Pixel, since Amy is not back yet?
Amy's not back yet.
Not yet. Here is Superman, issue number 95.
But I won't. Okay. There's a lot going on.
Or the triangle era. Yep.
My biggest problem though is the facial hair.
Yeah, this was when they gave him. It looks
like Oliver Queen and the Hulk had a baby and strapped it up to a machine.
That actually is what happened in here.
Really?
And that's actually the Atom over there is actually that's the Ant-Man.
And that's Eric Breen in the back right?
Yeah. With this shepherd hook, because now he's got a herd of cats.
All right. This is still good, but I'm not. I preferred the last one. I'll go 8.
Okay, and how about you, RDB?
Looks more like Dr. Zayas the more I look at the guy in there. It's supposed to High Father, but it's like
Dr. Zayas, Dr. Zayas. Oh, Dr. Zayas, Dr. Zayas.
oh my gosh! I actually noticed the guy in the, behind
You're taking that.
Village Rox's head. The guy with the blonde hair. Like he just popped out of nowhere. I was like, jeez.
Alrighty, kids. So I'll share the actual thing, the Ko-Fi here.
Okay.
Every little bit helps, and you can actually can go and control our live streams and videos. So you can get, like I said, you can get something for the donations.
Yes. And with that money, you can buy.
So
a new
what
host.
did you say, RDB?
Oh, I didn't say anything because you cut me off.
Well, you know what?
You cut me
Oh,
off the
sorry,
show
go
for your
ahead.
channel. How dare you? I'm gonna go 10 with
I'm
this.
an evil son bitch.
Well, that's beside
Alrighty.
the point.
And what about you, Eric?
Hold on, Eric. I got to show for the channel now.
Unlike Pixel, I am a fan of Oliver Green. So I'm going to give this a 10.
Alrighty. I liked it. Obviously, that's why it made it. I like the characters behind them. Everybody's drawn well. It's an interesting pose. I'm going to give it an 8, though.
I like the
All right, let's get to the
1980s, like
chat.
1970s, 1980s, like computer buttons on his chest.
Yeah.
Every computer in space sci-fi show had those exact same like color-coded sequin buttons.
With the blinking lights.
Yep.
All right, Jim Sorensen starts us off with a 9.
9.
9.
And then we get 3 8s from One Slick Dude, Eric and Boyd, and Desert Rose.
How's it going, little Rhaegar? Who gives this a 9?
Giving it a 9.
How's it going, little Palpatine?
Yes, Oliver Queen is the mom. Well, he always
Hulk
wasn't.
smash
Oh,
Green
fuck.
Arrow. I don't know
Yes.
why I gave Hulk a Spanish accent, but Hulk smash Green Arrow.
Oh,
He's
Hulk
an
smash.
H.
Yes.
All right.
Jackson's Roy Kirk says 7.
Tony Hayes says 8, man.
No. It's Tony Hayes, like Jimmy.
You're just
Jimmy,
skipping Dark Admiral March hair. I'll pick
Friggin'
some.
hell.
Oh,
Hendricks.
I'm sorry.
8 looks like Braniac is getting an endoscopy. Ooh. With Superman going head first. Up his ass. Summoner saying 10. I can only. Yo, MK says, why does this cover give me Superman 3 vibes? With the chick who turns into a computer as a droid. I see people saying that the scene gave people nightmares. Moses in the background. Oh, go 10. Hey.
Well, I don't have Joe here, so Michael, you're it. 6 would have went higher, but don't like how Brainiac is drawn. And MARANYA says,
Superman 95. In a world with an incredibly detailed cover, colors used well to unify the design. Mystery works overtime to sell this book as well. Score a brain drain 10.
Book 3. This is a weird cover. The rendering is okay. Not a fan of the layout. Characters just, slapped on there. It's not a ShamWow. It's a 6.
Hey, when did this cover come out?
Whenever.
if
This-
you
and
went a
where
little
were
low,
they out?
if you went a little lower, you'd sound like
Whatever.
Pixel,
Yes.
if you ever interrupt that bit again,
You'll never get your channel back. People have
What do you
spoken.
mean?
The people have spoken. You've been ousted.
Pixel, are you actually on Geeky Puppets?
Not anymore.
Occasionally.
All righty.
He's a
What
guest
we
star.
have here is
And
2
Ethereal
8s
Dragon
and 2
gives it a
7s, and
9.
then taking out 4 of the 6 10s, and then we have 7 8s, taking out the last 2 10s, all 3 9s, and leaving 2 7s left. Eights, excuse me, not 7s, 8s. All righty, so this is an 8. Not too shabby. We've got a 10, we've got a 9, and now we have an 8. All right, let's.
I wasn't even doing Raven. I was just doing because like seems like I read it the way he sounds like right. Like, at least he's coming up with his writing. So sounds like Henry German's like I gave up my night for this.
So apparently, according to Admiral March Hare, your Orange Cassidy sucks, but your Raven's pretty good.
I know, right?
All right.
You know what your response to that should be.
Jay Lucian gives it a 10 as well.
Okie dokie.
Whatever.
Does that change? 2, 4.
Whatever.
That would be 6. So that would be 2 left. No, it doesn't. All right. Here we go. Book 4 is Legion of Superheroes in the 31st Century, issue number 9. Welcome to Krypton, says Brainiac as he's got all the Legionnaires falling, including Superboy, who's knocked out. All right. Now, I guess obviously it is if you like the animation style, because this was based on the Legion of Superheroes cartoon.
Horrible art cartoon.
I loved it. Okay. It's a good book. Brainy looks a little bendy. You know, he looks like that Stretch Armstrong
They canceled the Superman cartoon that was before this as popular, and then threw this up on their first season.
Hey, you know what? This was
and then
good.
get canceled.
Both were good. I like this Legion of Superheroes cartoon. I do like this as well. So I know you, because they cancel Superman, everything to do with this cartoon's gonna suck.
Well,
but
it's not just that they canceled it just to put this on there. This get canceled with less of episodes.
It was two seasons, right? Okay, so yeah, but I'm giving this an 8.
Well, the reason I like it because the reason I didn't like it because it I don't care about Superboy.
Oh, Pixel, hi! How are you?
Oh my gosh, it's Amy!
Wow.
Hi, how's it going? What's going on, Mama?
Hey. It's going all right. What did I miss? Well, clearly I missed Pixel coming on, so hello.
So you didn't
Hi,
miss
I'm
anything.
Pixel.
Hi, Pixel.
So what would you grade this then, RDV?
Well, I gotta say, it looks kind of cool. Got people following, going, You got a guy's kind of fat, but he's wearing a biker jacket. I don't understand that.
That's
and then
no,
you
it's just colored that way. That's Bouncing Boy.
Hey,
Oh,
looks
he
like a fallen
does.
boy. So I gotta say that the only thing great about this cover is, well, Braniac. The rest of it
The
sucks.
focus of our cover rankings.
It is a 9.
All righty. Eric,
Krypton.
what said you?
Well, some of this, cartoon property art I like Teen Titans Go, Superman, Justice League. This not so much. I've got to give this a 6. But I no, I take it back. I've got to go 8 for the pixel
All
fingers.
righty.
Oh, there you go.
Amy.
Oh, okay. Let's see. Oh, that is okay.
Alrighty.
So this is Brainiac, and this is Brainiac 5, the little guy.
Yep, on the left. The
little guy's Brainiac 5.
Okay, are they related?
Yep.
Okay, so Brainiac and Brainiac Jr., but he's a good guy. I think the characters are kind of fun designs.
They're from the same planet.
Oh, okay. It's got a lot of good elements in it. The height of the buildings and the way it's framed with the clouds. The characters might be kind of funny looking, but I think that's on model for the series, so it's not illly drawn. And the colors are all right. I think I could give it a 9.
All righty. And how about you, Pixel?
Well, let's see. There's 1, 2, 3, 4. Carry the 2. There's basically 10 fingers. So let's go with that.
There you go.
For 10 pixel fingers, we give it a 10.
You know, there's
Yeah,
only
alrighty.
one thing
Well,
wrong
right?
with
Actually, it's 8
stylish.
pixel fingers and 2 pixel thumbs.
Well,
you-
guess
you-
what,
Right.
Eric? It'll have to do so I can give it a 10.
Did you guys notice he says "Welcome to Kryptoni"?
Kryptoni. Oh yeah, that sounds like a
Yeah.
pasta.
It's kind of weird.
Maybe that's their Italian restaurant. Welcome to
You're
Kryptoni.
You're going to eat your Kryptoni pizza.
I got endless garlic breadstick.
Get to the chat. Where
Okay.
Jim really doesn't like this one.
Oh, okay. Well, that's all right. Let's
No,
see.
but Jay really loves this. So when he says his comment later, he's like, "Oh yeah, Titans Go art sucks," because he's biased. He likes this.
Well, he's in the Four Senses Club.
Well, let's not forget
Zach?
the one Skip Jews
Yep.
giving this a 4. But what
Gotta
does
remember.
Desert Rose give this, Amy?
Oh, Desert Rose gives this a 7. And I assume Sammy does as well.
Eric, your boy says, "Meh, 5."
Dark Admiral Mach hair said 10. I love the DC animated style.
Darth Kato says meow, 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 5. Which translates roughly into, this isn't doing it for me. I'm giving it a 5.
Michael Taylor says Maniac 4. Not a fan of this cover. Colors are nice though.
Sure. Let's see. Little Rhaegar.
Little Rhaegar. He says 4. And you said Krypton wrong.
Kryptoni. It's Kryptoni, the restaurant. Apparently.
Torture me.
Ray Kirk says he's never seen the show. I feel like I saw, I don't know if I watched some episodes on YouTube or something, but I've seen it. I thought, well, the few that I saw, I thought were
He
pretty
was
good.
on at the end of the Saturday morning cartoon stuff where no one
neat.
watched it anymore.
It was not a huge hit.
Jackson Ricker says, "Love the Batman Beyond comics. This is not so much. This is a 6."
Mm.
All right, and then we have to go down to hear what MARANYA says.
Legion of Superheroes 9. In a world where this is a great concept marred by lackluster art, how did this get approved? Score a what the elf 7, only for the pixel fingers.
I'm very confused because the art matches the rest of the DC animated universe to me.
Come
Okay.
to Kryptonies and try our pixel fingers.
Amy, can we get to Raven now?
Yeah, Mac.
Nope, sorry. Hold on. You've been replaced. Amy reads these.
Oh, no, you can read one. It's been a while.
Okay. It's
No.
okay.
We're missing our Raven.
Oh, okay. Book number 4. The characters are very blah. The background and Brainiac look okay. That brings it up to a 6. There. Hope that was Raven enough.
And Ethereal Dragon says 5. And the last one.
Jay is really fanboying for this. He came all over this cover. He's like, "I love this series. I got it on Blu-ray, bro."
That's too much
awesome.
information that I needed. And
I do.
Tony Hayes says 6. And I'm going to pour myself another bowl of pasta.
Okay.
No. This
I
cover does
think
not
we got to
match
go
the rest
past
of
the
DC
stop
animated
for
art.
Ethereal and Tony Hayes for 5 and 6 to finish it off.
Yep.
Oh, and let's see. Jay says the seniors need to tell Jay to go what something himself.
Right.
we can't say that word around Amy.
Oh, we skipped MK, by the way.
Did we
well,
really? Oh,
One
let's see what
skip
MK
K?
says.
Brainiac on the vegan diet.
on the vegan diet. I'll go 9. Also, I like Bouncy Boy in the back.
All righty, there
Crazy.
you go. Okay, let's see what we've got. We've got 1, 2. All righty, and 3 4s, taking out all 4 10s. And then we've got 3 5s, taking out that empty space.
There we go.
8s, so we've got 1 left. And then we've got the 3 6s, taking out the last of the 8s into 2 7s. This is a 6, ladies and gentlemen. All righty.
I'm back.
Point.
Come back.
There we go. All righty. And with that, who hasn't started one? Pixel, you did. Amy?
I don't think Amy has.
Did Amy
Amy's been
start?
gone this whole time.
No, I took up right at the first,
Amy,
but
do you wanna
Go
rank the other
book
3?
5 for Amy. All righty.
Amy,
And
eventually
let's
Amy's
see
the other
what
ones.
book 5 is. Book 5 is Action Comics. I see it's
Oh.
issue 899.
Never mind.
It's Brainiac versus Luther, right?
Oh, hold on. What were you saying, RDV?
I was saying let her rank the other ones too. Eventually.
Oh, they wouldn't change the thing, but yeah, if you want to, I'll run it over.
Well, I mean, if she gives it a 2, does that change it?
No.
Oh, it's all right. I don't need to slow anything down for everybody. But this
Slow
is
it
pretty
down.
cool, doesn't it? I like the light on the planets in the background, and it's kind of a neat way of merging sort of these. It's almost loose, sort of a. I want to say like marker, like it looks. I mean, obviously it's digital, but it's somewhere between like a watercolor and like an alcohol-based marker, even though it's digital. But it pairs really nicely with the kind of classic inks. But the modeling and stuff that they use, I feel like this really works in an interesting way. It's one of the better kind of soft color digital like black line blends I think I've seen. And the Starfield's nice too. And the posing and the anatomy and everything is good. And that looks like just a classic pow punching and like guy going oof. So yeah, this is cool. I'll give this a 10.
All righty. Pixel, what says ya?
10.
For each of those pixel fingers, punching looks Luther. And thumbs are going to count as a finger for the heck of it.
All righty. And what do you think there, RDV?
Pixel digits?
I think about a lot of things. I've been pondering this for a while.
Hey, look, he's green like you are.
I know, man. It's like that again.
It's not easy being green.
Like I totally look at this guy here, and he says, "I'm gonna punch you in the face," and he does that. Boom, right in the face.
Mm-hmm.
And then he's got a black ring. Pretty sweet.
Yeah.
And there's a planet back with a lot of stars. And the price is only holding the line in $2.99. I can say this is a sweet 10.
Mm-hmm.
All righty. And how about you, Eric?
10 ever.
10 ever. I really dig this one. A lot of stuff that Amy movie posters sometimes where they'll have half the image in an orange and half the image in a darker color, usually purple. Mm-hmm. And I think they actually achieved this here with green, with the green of Lex Luthor against mostly black background and the black of Braniac up against the orange moon. I think it kind of does that in a very clever way and plays with the color. And for that, I like it. I give it a 10. Okay, let's go to the chat and see what they have to say. Alrighty, and boom, after Jim Sorensen starts us off there with a 6.
Mm-hmm. Jay Lucian says 9. It hits all the cool buttons for me. Awesome.
Didn't know.
I guess it's okay to hit the cool buttons though. Just not the ones that blow things up, which are sometimes cool buttons.
Like the pattern on the next one. It's 989898.
There you go.
Yeah, but you could read off the names. I was just pointing it out.
The 9 was Jay Lucian.
Oh, no, it isn't. It's a 98989898. Yeah, it's 4 down.
9889. 98.
Yeah, from Eric and Boyd, Darth Kato, who's saying, now this one is pretty cool. I'll give it a 9.
There you go.
Then we got a Dark Admiral 8, a 1 Slick 9. The weak point is Lex's head. Tony Hayes gives it an 8.
And I'm going to take a break and let Edith read all the comments off.
Desert Rose says this is a great 9. And Jackson says, I noticed the pattern. Let me read the pattern.
Of course, you got to read the pattern.
Take the rest. Take the rest. Okay, it's Jackson with an 8. And then Eric.
And then MARANYA says,
Action Comics $8.99 in a world where wonderfully detailed rendering of Brainiac whooping Luthor. Just enough detail to set the scene. Will Luthor survive? Probably. Mystery sells this book for sure. Score a black ring 10.
Do.
Alrighty then.
Ethereal Dragon gives it a 7.
Michael Taylor says Maniac 9. Very nice art, colors, and detail.
And the crazy little red guy says 5.
Mm-hmm. And Henry Jeremic, 8. Which one is this?
That might be the Starfire.
Starfire? Okay. Book number 5. Nice! David Finch cover, I think. The only thing I do not like, though, is the shape of the Lex Luthor's head. It's cool, though. The cover altogether. His head is maybe not so much. Anyway, it is the 8.
Yeah, Henry will have to relist as far as the voices you want for which scores. I always get confused. Like, is Starfire the highest one, 5 scores? Or is it Beast Boy?
And of course,
I thought Beast Boy was 7 and 8, and Starfire's the 9 and the 9 and the 10.
The 9 and the 10s.
And you know who doesn't get to do any of them? Cyborg.
Oh, Cyborg could read the next one.
And Rabbit.
No, I don't get it. I'm nowhere on the Henry scale.
Oh.
Where am I? Totally uncool.
So when it comes to Cyborg, he just says, boo, no.
So whoever gets a boo, no, that's the answer.
MK says, I'll say 10. That's a cool cover, similar to Injustice 2 Brainiac design.
All right.
Tony Hayes says, I'm going to keep a controlled fire in front of my face for a few seconds and then reflecting on everyone's wise comments.
All righty. And with all the scores gone, we have 1 5, 1 6, and 1 7, taking out 3 of the 7 10s. We have 4 8s, taking out the rest of the 10s, leaving 4 9s standing by themselves. This is a 9. All righty.
Well, it had to be either an 8 or a 9. That was pretty wild.
Yep. All righty. And let's see. Pixel again, I guess.
Hi,
Yeah.
I'm
Later, Jackson.
Pixel.
All righty. Let's go for book 6. All righty. And then after this, we run the second rejects video. Brainiac's got some excellent covers, by the way. All righty. Next up, we have book 6, which is Batman Superman, issue number something or other, because this was the foreign cover, which, by the way, actually looked better this way. The font on the Batman Superman regulars on the top.
There's a 34 written down there. Maybe that's
there we
an
go.
issue.
It's 34.
Okay.
It's a 10.
Hmm.
The bat armor.
It's kind of
Yes.
cool, though.
Yes, but it is cool. It's a 10.
All righty, RDV, what do you say?
What is he in the armor for? Just put his underwear over his
In
face.
his
He's
face,
fine.
maybe?
Yeah. Just put his underwear over his face. He's fine. He can breathe.
I don't think that's how that works.
That works in cartoons. It might work in real life.
I'm just going to say that this cover looks awesome. I just wish it was in English.
Twiki de Brainiac.
Twiki de Braniac? What?
I think that's Attaque de Brainiac.
Silly Baxter. You know I don't speak Spanish.
Yeah, that's true.
This is a 10.
All righty. Eric, what do you say?
Well, I'm going to give this a 10, and now I'm going to go pick up my camera that the cat just knocked off the counter.
The cat
no.
came back. It wouldn't stay away.
Okay.
I saw the Muppets.
All righty, and let's see. Okay, and let's see.
Oh, I hear
what
it.
did you give this, Amy?
Oh, 10. Yeah, this is cool.
All righty. Okay, there we go. And I'm going to also, because the reason I included, I thought Brainiac looks completely badass in this. All right, let's go to the chat and see what they have to say about it.
Let's see. Well, Rhaegar's not quite as impressed, but a respectable 7.
Darth Kato says this is a really cool cover. It's a meow, meow 10.
Woohoo! Those are the best kind.
Jim Sorensen says 5.
Eric and Boyd gives this a 7.
I wonder if his cat knocks over his camera.
Ethereal Dragon is joining that 7, by the way.
Tony Hayes says 9. Bruce is looking super pissed at Brainiac this time.
So does Dark Admiral March Hare, but he says it like a rabbit.
Which is like,
Nah. Yeah, what's up, Doc?
No, we're going for real rabbit.
No, we're going for the better rabbit.
well, maybe if he had longer ears.
In a world where everyone's not here.
Batman Superman 34. In a world where Brainiac, the focus as the villain of the book.
Mm-hmm.
Excellent rendering and colors. Don't eat the toilet paper. We've been over this. Score of Brainiac 10.
In a world where Supergirl is drawn awesome.
You see, you guys come for cover rankings. You get good advice, like don't eat the toilet paper.
Exactly. In the back, I don't know.
Michael Taylor says Maniac 9. Very cool cover, colors, and very, very nice detail.
Jay says this is 1,000, but I'll accept a 10. Do you know what's going to be 1,000? The Amazing Spider-Man.
There you go. And once
Nope.
they do give an 8.
Not unless you go back in time and have them stop to the cancellation in what was it, 2000?
We'll do
I'm
that.
sorry, Amy. Continue what you're saying.
One Slick Dude gives it an 8, which is still a very respectable score.
Michael Taylor says raise it to a 10. Bad boy.
I do.
Yay! Oh, Desert Rose gives it a 10 right out the gate.
Yo, I'll go with 10. That's a cool bat suit. His suit is cool. And Braniac's too.
Right?
You know, the more I look at it, the more I like it.
There you go.
Henry Jeremick says, book number 6. Brainiac looks the cool. The rest is the so-so. So, it is the 8.
For those of you who are watching and not commenting, are you here only for the Starfire voice and the
I know, right? I'm gonna make that my ringtone.
Literally, if I could have Amy do Starfire as my answer machine, that'd be awesome.
That,
You
yes.
have reached the box
That is
of
true.
Starfire.
All right, we got the scores in, and we have 1 5 and 3 7s, taking out 4 of the 10s. So now we're down to 7 10s, and we've got 2 8s and 1 9. So four 10s left standing. It is
I want.
a 10.
Why is that not a skit in T9 Scope? All the stupid things they do. Starfire with an answer machine.
There you go.
Trying to figure out how to
Oh,
work
if
it.
you are needing to call.
What's the
Alrighty,
box
and we
of
got the
wisdom?
go
Starfire's
for book.
Apu.
What?
Starfire's Apu.
I mean,
You're my only friend, Apu.
it would be kind of funny though, because all the different viewers that might leave messages on our phone.
Like she's
Mhm.
like, it's the box of wisdom because if people leave messages on it, he's like, it is the most knowledgeable. I hope that the box of people trying to reach me.
Pretty funny.
Batman got that armor from Stark Industries.
Okay,
That's Hayes. And literally, when I first saw that helmet, though, it looked like the Xenomorphs helmet.
I'm guessing it's a spacesuit and they're in space.
Yeah, I just don't like the weird wings. Like it's very overly mech.
Kind of fun though.
But here's the thing: Brainiac gets a computer.
Right. He doesn't need
It's like going up. It's like Iron Man going up against like the Ultron. What do you think is gonna happen?
Does Iron Man win?
Not against Ultron.
Oh, okay.
I don't care what Marani says, but Iron Man alone against Ultron, he's stuck in that suit.
I feel like he would probably call his friends though, because I think that's kind of the point of being like a hero character. They've got friends.
We don't
They're
know.
not in things by
Let
them.
me tell you about my best friend.
I don't know. We're hoping, Rhaegar, but it's not confirmed yet.
March Hare says, I'd rather have Raven as my voicemail answer. I'm probably fishing.
Yep.
I might call you back.
Okay.
Probably not.
I'm watching Pretty Pegasus marathons.
Yeah, they just previewed the next season of Pretty Pegasus. I'm not getting up from that.
I am wearing the ankle of constriction.
England
All
team,
right, I think I put these out of order.
do you
here,
exist?
and I messed up. I deleted. Yeah,
In a
I
butter,
swear I
like-
do.
England
Sorry
team,
for
do
the
you
holdout there,
exist?
guys. These are the books that did not survive the second round of cuts. Okay, whoops, wrong one. Hold on, that was I think that was the final. I'm trying to get these together. It is a different system here. I'm confused. I'm
Hi,
just
confused. I'm Pixel.
Hi, Pixel. How are you? Yeah.
I'm good.
So really, I'm hoping to stall until this thing is loaded up.
Well,
And,
we could go ahead and work on the next cover while you keep
I
working
am
on
the
the
greatest at
Why not
stalling.
do that?
I
Okay,
am the
book
greatest
7. Let's go
staller
with Eric. And here you go. You start us off there, Eric, in book 7.
Hi, I'm not Pixel.
We know.
Hi, I'm the staller of the year.
Woohoo! Why is there? Who's the purple man in the glass?
Oh, and the glasses? Oh, that's Lex Luthor.
Oh,
And
okay.
Grodd, and then you have Cheetah,
Oh, okay.
and then Sinestro.
Good cover, not great. I'm going to give this the 8.
Yeah. Oh, it's me next. Okay.
It is your
All right.
turn.
And how about you, Amy?
I do like the pink. That's really nice. But I also had a hard time telling what I'm looking at, and I don't think it's rendered quite right for.
You got the sniffles.
Yeah, a little bit. Sorry.
This cover makes her sad.
I was thinking like a 7, but I have to give it at least one more point for all of the pink. So I'll give it an 8.
All righty. And Pixel.
This is great. This is not good. This is not okay. This is great. This is the best cover I've seen tonight.
Oh,
I can tell like it's beautiful. I would frame this. 10.
Oh, wow. All right.
All righty. Good praise.
Mm-hmm.
RDV.
For those who are wondering what
All right,
Braniac does,
RDV?
Braniac, I'm here. Are you here? 3, 2.
Yes.
Alrighty then. For those who are wondering, as far as Braniac, what he does, he likes to bottle things. He has a bottle obsession. He bottles Andor, he bottles other cities, and then
He
was
bottles
collecting-
caps.
Yeah,
Don't ask what he does with the jars.
that's for later. Those are his empty mason jars he uses. He got them on wholesale at the general store.
Oh,
He
nice.
pees in them yelling, "Tsunami!"
I mean, can you
Really?
like reuse jelly jars for like superheroes and stuff?
So he's collected all the Legion of Doom members. That's what it looks like.
Okay.
They're under his control. That's why it's called Legion of Doom, because Braniac is getting his revenge on them.
Nice.
Score this a 10.
All righty.
Also, the
Eric,
beginning
what do you
of the
say?
blue, pink, and green colors.
Oh wait, you are that, didn't you, Eric?
Extra.
All righty, my turn to say, and I'm going right in the middle of you guys. I think it's really good. Yeah, it's a little confusing with the colors and such. I'm going 9 on this one. I should have put the go for book 7 out, did I not? Yeah, MARANYA did. Okay, cool. I'll just change that.
Cool.
Oh, wait. All righty, let's get to the chat and see what they have to say.
Well, Rhaegar starts us off here with a 10, unless Maranya's starting us off with a 7. No. That's book 7. So Rhaegar starts us off with a 10. Thank you, my chair.
And then Jim Sorensen says 5.
Jim Sorensen says 5. Let's see. Well, our next number is 7 from Jay Lucian. And Eric Boyd gives it a 6.
Yeah, what's up, Doc? It's an 8.
There you go.
And Michael Taylor says 10 for the pretty little colors.
Yeah, those are some nice colors. And Darth Kato agrees. For the colors or otherwise, it's still a 10. Desert Rose says, the colors are great. I will say 9. These are some great colors.
How dare you, Darth Kato? How dare you?
Uh-huh.
His response to Pixel. Yes, you're saying it's pixel perfect.
It is. It is. But Ethereal Dragon says the coloring is weird.
Oh, okay. And MARANYA says,
Wow. Oh my
Oh, do I gotta pull it up?
uh-huh.
Okay, hold on.
Okay, first I gotta say, this cat is spasming like I've never seen.
Oh, is she
Probably
okay?
because he knows you're talking about getting rid of her.
Well, no, now she's back to licking herself, but Justice League 18 in a world with a great concept marred by ghastly modern rendering and colors. Who approved this cover? Fire them. Seriously. Score a what the elf am I seeing? I need brain bleach to forget it. 4.
All right.
Book number 7. This is weird. Is Grad merging into his shoulder? Question mark. It's a 6. Thank you. I don't see the drunken southerner, but let's do it, sure.
That could be the next one.
All right.
Oh, here we go. One slick dude. Go for it.
One slick dude says 8. Avowed by Tony Hayes.
Mm-hmm. Okay, though.
Stop, but keep the votes coming.
Well,
What are you, a Democrat?
Yes.
Jay says, "Oh no,
Exactly. That was actually pretty good. You were funny for once. All right, so we have 1 4 1 5 taking 2 of the 4 10s. We've got 3 6s taking out the last of the 10s, and 2 of 3 9s. We've got 1 7 taking out the last 9, leaving 5 8s. This is an 8, ladies and gentlemen.
It's hard to be funny with competing with you because everything you say makes people laugh.
And MK did say lots of purple. Also, do you like Oreos or Chips Ahoy more? These are important questions.
Ooh,
Oreos.
That's
Oreos. It's easy.
It's okay.
Italian wedding cookies, snickerdoodles, sugar cookies. I don't like either of those. I don't like chocolate chip cookies, by the way. That is my weird take on life. Chocolate chip cookies are not good.
Generally
Okay.
dislike chocolate or specifically chocolate chip cookies?
I'm not a big chocolate fan, but chocolate chip cookies, just no. Yeah, no, don't like it.
What
Going
about
for-
chocolate chip cookies?
That would be double horrendous. Yes. Yeah.
Really?
I do not like. You know what?
Yeah,
Me and
I
Gail have this discussion a lot. It's also like she picks out ice cream
Mhm.
that has a whole bunch of crap in it. You know, like
Right.
she'll love something that has a bunch of chocolate and candy.
Like loose
and,
packs?
Yeah, I am. Yeah, I am somebody who just give me the ice cream.
Hey guys, let's all head over to.
Let's all head over to.
Because he likes chocolate.
I totally missed it. Anyway. There we go. I don't have the ending parts either, but those were the second round of cuts there.
Okay.
I told you, Brainiac's got some really good covers.
I mean, he's been quite the villain for a while, so he's been on a lot of books.
Yes, quite a few. All right, let's move to book 8, and I believe it is. Let's see, it was me, RDV. That would have been Eric, and this is Amy again.
Oh, Amy?
Okay, we're rounding the corner to Amy.
Hi,
again.
Amy.
And here
Hi,
you have
I'm
book number
Amy.
8. I'm reading this right now, by the
Hi,
way.
Amy.
You're a Pixel.
I am Pixel. How'd you know?
Hey,
I'm reading this story. It is so freaking good.
is it? What a strange picture. Is this like they've like remade like the world again, and Superman doesn't know who Brainiac is, or is this like a re appearance of Brainiac?
Okay,
Or-
so they
This is right after
actually
the best run of Superman.
discuss this in the book, where they because Supergirl is freaking the f out about Brainiac, and Superman's like, well, yeah, Brainiac's come in different forms. He's and she goes, that's not Brainiac. Those were probes, either by nanobites that took over people, or you've never actually seen the real Brainiac, and this is supposedly the real Brainiac. He's not. He is the ship that you see. He is a robotic kind of being, and this is world breaker Brainiac, in my opinion. I love this version of him.
Oh.
All right.
A non-burned Superman.
Yeah, the guy makes him look very frank. He makes him look like Christopher Reeve.
Yeah. Yep. I mean, you know what? A lot about this really works, though, and it is interesting, and it's kind of a cool design for Brainiac.
I'm sorry, I just saw Rager's comment.
Oh.
This is the Brainiac you get in Injustice 2 if you played that game.
Rager says, "Oh wow, this is ZACK 132 issues from Action Comics 1000."
There you go.
Yeah, if only they let it happen.
Good. But yeah, it's
Arrogant.
pretty cool, and it's still got a little pink in it. It's kind of punk, and that's sort of interesting too. So, oh man, I think it could have. I would have liked to have tried a few things to kind of crank it up a little bit, but this is still really cool. I'll give it a 10.
All righty. And how about you, Pixel?
9.
9. All righty. And RDV?
Why does Brainiac look like he stepped out of a Tim Burton production?
Right? It's kind of whimsical.
But yeah, I'm not liking Superman's kind of like, oh my gosh, what happened to your face? Pose. Sorry. So I'm gonna go 5.
All righty. And Eric?
I'll see your 5 and raise you 5.
Okay, and I'm agreeing with that because this is one of my favorite stories, one of my favorite covers. If we were to rank Superman stories, this would be somewhere at the top for me. All right, let's go to the mall today. All right, Ray, How I Met Your Mother fan. Sorry. Rhaegar starts us off with a 10, kids.
He does.
I thought I was going to take the rest.
I saw something about shortbread cookies. Was there a number attached to that?
Nope.
No.
Oh, okay.
Although Henry is saying, hey, here's a suggestion. Grimjack covers 1 to 12. Think about it. I don't have to be really manipulated to do Grimjack covers. I would love that.
Yeah, you know what he means? Grimlock.
Oh, here we go.
Grimlock. Oh, straight up Transformers. Gotcha.
Yes, Transformers.
All right. Rhaegar starts with a 10. You kids take it away.
Jim Sorensen gives it a 6.
But Darth Kato says all the meow, meow, meows, and I have this cover. It's a 10.
You kids take it away. Was I take it right back?
There you go. I will.
Well, I'm glad you enjoyed this one, Kato. And let's see here. Oh, One Slick Dude gives it a 7.
Michael Taylor says, Maniac 4, not a fan of this cover.
Marcher gives it.
Yeah, what's up, Doc? Yeah, it's an 8 here.
Here? Where's the here? Okay.
Next your ear there, little twinkle toes.
Marcher here gives it an 8.
Ethereal Dragon gives it an 8 as well.
Do, 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 do.
Eric and Boyd says 6.
Dark Kato says Superman looks like he's gonna honk Brainiac's nose.
He's gonna bestow him the bop.
What does Henry Jeremic says, Starfire?
Henry Jeremic says the book of number 8. Cool how the Brainiac has changed. I like it. It is the 8.
10. Great cover. Also remember that multiversal god Braniac, the one who made Talos. He was kind of OP.
Desert Rose says 9.
Rhaegar, people must be prejudiced against the long bread cookies. You only make shortbread cookies for short people.
Long bread.
Got no reason short people got.
Shortbread fingers are still called shortbread, though.
And well, I want long bread cookies.
Well, you can cut shortbread really long, but I don't think they call. I get. Oh, is that what ladyfingers are? Maybe. Also, ladyfingers are more.
No,
like...
those are just lady fingers. We chop them off.
No, I don't think so.
Yeah, the crunch comes from the bone. You have to flatten them out.
Those
Yeah,
are to be Grimjack, not Grimlock. Grimlock. Me Grimlock, like what Grimlock covers. But
Grimjack, not Grimlock. Oh, MARANYA says
Action Comics 678.
868.
Wow! Amazing, simple, but effective modern rendering, colors, and concept. Brainiac is all jacked up. Literally, look. There's no mystery. This cover sells the book for sure. Score 1,000. Okay, 10. But I love Action Comic 1,000, don't you?
Listen, I, Michael Taylor, just want to say that Superman is drawn very, very well.
Cookies. Everybody in chat has cookies.
Alrighty, we got the stop. Now the scoring on this one
Like, sorry,
is 1 4 1 5 2 6s and 1 7, taking out 5 10s. There's 2 left, but 4 8s take out those 2 10s, the 2 9s, and this lands in the 8 column.
Wait.
Alrighty.
Is that what happened to him? That's why he's no longer singing anymore. He's now in the chocolate chip cookie revolution.
That could be a band.
Zoinks and away.
Well, Usher was a singer, but now he's just part of the chocolate chip revolution. The CCCR. Cheese sticks.
Alrighty.
Lady fingers. Chicken fingers. Pixel
Go
fingers.
for book
Delicious.
9. Who did last? Pixel?
Who go last?
No, it was
Who
Amy
go
last.
last? It was Amy, so Pixel.
Hi, I'm Pixel.
Hi,
I'm
Pixel.
Pixel.
Alrighty, and you have Action Comics. You have an older one. It's called Action Comics, and it is issue number, I think that says 275.
Last
375?
you, Superman, I've exposed you to a combination of red and green kryptonite. Why don't the rays affect you in some terrible way? Fun. Not great, and I hate that shirt. He looks like he should be attending college with Peter Parker. This is a
Neighbor.
this is a 7.
Okay. RDV.
Featuring the menace, Spider-Man.
Ah!
Red and green kryptonite.
Mhm.
You're worried about the shirt? He's in a
Sorry.
snow globe.
With a little
Now we're
atomizer at the bottom. He's an
Like
upside
those-
down perfume bottle.
You ever see those solar globes? You know, like people in their lawn ornaments put in their front yard. It changed colors. That's he's on the top of that. He's just missing the stand. But this is interesting though because he says he does. Brainiac doesn't know it, but the red green rays have already affected me in the most fantastic possible way. But I must keep the horrible change a secret. That's right. He's turning into Pedro Pascal. I'm going 10. This is a zany. It's cool. I love it.
Mhm.
Extra. Mr. and Mrs. Kent adopt Supergirl.
Oh,
Key issue.
nice.
That's very nice of him.
Adopt
Alrighty,
Supergirl.
and Eric, what do you think?
Well, here we have only 775 issues to go to get to 1,000. And just that alone makes this a 10.
All right. Okay, and Amy.
Oh, I think this is great. It's so goofy and over the top and just ridiculous. I love it. And it's still the layout elements work. It's a really fun cover. I'll give it a 10.
Alrighty. Let's see here.
It looks like
Cool.
are those people in the bottom supposed to be like related to him at all in like those
No, I think they're just, oh my gosh, this guy's attacking Superman. It's evil.
so it's not Lois Lane and
No.
Perry White or
I think this is a fun cover. It's a very entertaining kind of Silver Age silliness sort of cover here.
That could be JJJ.
Yeah, I think though I'm gonna go 9. I'm gonna go in between you guys here.
I gotta ask though, the red kryptonite, did that turn him into he doesn't care about anything back then?
No.
Well,
Or was that-
it's not like Smallville. It has
Okay.
a different effect. The red kryptonite was a reason for them to do silly things like turn him into a werewolf or something. All right, let's go to the chat. See what they
Oh.
say about this.
MARANYA says, "Boo! How did this cover get ranked lower than Abomination that preceded it? Seriously." But Rhaegar starts us off with a 10.
Very respectable start.
And
Jim
Jim
Sorensen says 10 as well.
Eric Boyd says 7.
Ethereal Dragon at 7 as well.
Rawr. Yeah, 7.
Yes.
7.
What does
Brainiac is
MK
going-
say?
Yo, Braniac is like, eat my LGBTQ race Superman. Oh, we just
Oh.
lost somebody.
We
I
just
think
saw
it was Eric Breen, the cat got him. Sorry,
The cat came back. It
Very
wouldn't
next
stay
thing.
away.
Oh, is that green and pink kryptonite? I will say 10. Rhaegar, it clearly says red. Red.
Desert
Yes.
Rose says 9.
Although it looks like
Michael Taylor says Maniac 9, but I am going to give it a 10 out of respect for Golden Age Action Comics.
There you go.
Raven.
Henry Jeremick says book number 9. Attack of the Seinfeld Bubble Boy. Whatever. It's a 5.
Wasn't Jake Gyllenhaal Bubble Boy?
Yeah.
Can't get much. Yes,
Wasn't there was a movie in the 90s
That's a
called
10.
Bubble
Doc.
Boy?
All right.
Yeah.
Action Comics 275. In a world where Eric Breen is taken out by the cat.
What reality or timeline are we in?
It's a wonderfully zany time. And that cover's rendered pretty dang well. How did this happen? Well, the cat got a hold of a gun.
What? No.
There was a struggle for the gun.
There's no
We'll
gun.
tune in more to our story later. Will Superman survive? Will Eric Breen survive? The mystery sells the book and the story. Score your goofiness, silliness, 10.
After that is Dark Kato.
Let's see. Darth Kato says, meow, 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 meow. It's a 10, which translates roughly into Brainiac sitting in an upside down Christmas ornament shooting red and green rays. That's amazing. It's a 10.
Michael Taylor wants to add, droughts. It is Silver Age. I was fooled by the 10-cent price.
I mean, it looks like it, though.
Yeah, it's 1961. Silver Age started about 1956 with the showcase number 4. Although Martian Manhunter made his appearance a little bit before that. So technically, Martian Manhunter is the first superhero of the Silver Age, but it's credited with the Flash.
Once the
I
gives
know
them
things. I
Once-
don't drink, but I know things. All righty, and we got the stop, and this is the scoring. We've got 1 5, 3 7s, 2 9s, trying to take out 11 10s, and failing, ladies and gentlemen, our third 10 of the night. I knew we had to go old school to get a 10. Again,
Well, yeah,
and by the way,
responsible.
we are going to hang out in old school land for a little bit here until the
Darth
end.
Gato says, I am in no way the cat responsible for Eric Breen's disappearance.
All right.
Good to know.
Well,
All right, let's
there are
get
other
the
cats,
go for book. What are we on? 10? All right.
I think
Dun,
so.
dun. Oh man, Eric should be here for this next book. It's a Bronze Age,
Well,
I believe.
It-
Yeah, it's a Bronze Age, and it's
I
one
know
hell
he
of
was
an
having
exciting cover.
PC issues when we first
Yeah.
started doing the top 5 tonight. He had to
Yeah.
reboot.
That's too bad.
I can't believe it's the first one.
All righty. This once again, this is a Bronze Age. It's Action Comics number 514, and it is a 10. And I'll tell you why. Airwave. That's the most awesome of all characters, and he elevates any cover. No, I really like the excitement of the top half of this cover. The part with Brainiac and Lex Luthor attacking Superman. Yeah, it's got the little half and half thing. Some people might be drawn away by that, but I'm just focusing on that. And there's an energy to the Brainiac and Lex Luthor section. So 10 from me. RDV, what do you say?
Where does Lex Luthor shop for suspenders?
Why is he shooting a laser out of his nose?
No. It's a device to the right of him.
It's yeah.
It's not out of his eyes. He doesn't have heat vision.
Oh, I didn't think so. But you can see why I was confused.
Yeah.
Little bit, yeah.
It is a bad angle for that. What a perfect way to destroy you, Superman, with the weapons and trophies of your own fortress of solitude. I'm gonna go 10.
Did you send Eric a link?
Yep. I
Okay.
think he just popped on too, so I guess RDV sent him one.
No,
All right.
I'll let him back in though.
No, this fucking cat
I
broke the camera.
Like 2 days ago, I love this cat. Now it's like, freaking.
I told
Well,
you. You start talking about getting rid of the cat. The cat heard it.
I don't know what she thinks she's seeing, but she's tearing up the house, and I haven't even gone into the kitchen to see what noise she made back there. But anyway, when I went in through your DM and not sports ball, so I thought maybe she did something to that too. But anyway, that's why I'm.
Well, we're glad you're back.
Yep. Man, later you're gonna be like Buster Poindexter with that cat.
We literally said the cat got to you, and he's like, and Kale's like, it wasn't me.
And Sammy's like, can't blame the dog.
All righty. So, RDV, what do you say?
I said 10.
You said 10. Okie dokies. Eric?
It definitely a 10.
Yeah, I kind of figured you would think so. All righty. Amy!
Yeah, this is a pretty fun split cover, and this green flying guy down here looks really happy, and Adam looks happy, and it's a fun cover. And the nose laser is kind of the best, so I'll give it a 10.
All righty. Pixel.
Who did this cover?
Your mom.
No.
No, she didn't.
So in there,
I think Lopez did Buckler.
It's Buckler and Giordano.
Okay, well, there's one. I love this cover. There's no doubt about that. But I saw it, and the first thought I had was, this feels like a Marvel Comics cover rather than a DC cover. I don't know if that anybody else gets that, but this is great. It's a 10.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. If it felt like a DC cover, I would have given it a 5.
Well, it's just, it's got a feeling that I really, really like.
I got a feeling.
Oh, it looks like the March Hare starts us off for this one with a 10.
And what'd you score?
I gave it a 10.
Because I'm...
I gave it a 10. 10!
10!
10!
Spider-Man! Wait a minute.
Wait, there's 10 of them? No!
I can hardly handle the one.
10!
A 2, a 3.
The Englantine.
Uh-oh.
Yes.
Can you hear me? Oh, okay. So I gave it a 10, and so did Dark Admiral March Hare.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Once the dude wasn't as impressed, he gave it a 9, which is still perfectly respectable.
Little Rhaegar says that's a 10 right there, buddy.
Mm-hmm. Ethereal Dragon? I'll give it a 9.
Jim Sorensen gives this a 10.
Yeah, and that little cat there says, this one's great. It's a 10.
Is it a meowy 10?
If it's a meowy 10, he must be going to sleep now. Meow.
Erican Boyd says 8.
Let's see.
Eric never has PC issues. Coco chewed the wire, wrong wire. I bet. Well, if she did, then the bomb blew up.
What? No.
No, she didn't shoot through anything. She just knocked it over for a second time, and it lost connection with the host, and I had to restart for the second time.
Lost
Both
connection
times because of her.
But yeah, MK get
Michael Taylor?
Michael Taylor says 10. Very cool colors, and very nice detail.
MK score was 10 in case you didn't write it down.
Desert Rose gives it an 8.
Yeah.
And
MARANYA says
Action Comics 514. Great divided in a world with a great divided cover that is unified by the colors. Definite peril for Superman. Excellent rendering overall. Score a weapons 10.
And Matt Flisher, hello, saying I went on a first date tonight. Halfway through the meal, she ended up fixing the plumbing for the ladies' bathroom. No, I'm not kidding.
That's awesome. That's a great first date, right? That's a keeper right there. Okay, I mean, you figure out a way to make it work. That's my advice.
And then we find out she made excuse to still get out. Go fix the plumbing.
Then we find out she destroyed the plumbing in the first place because she had one too many burritos. And I would say still a keeper.
And
Henry.
Henry Jordan says, book number 10. The top part is the cool, but the bottom part, it knocks it down to the 8.
That's understandable.
What is wrong with the bottom part? You guys are just anti-airwave and
I
atom?
know, right? It's got airwave on it.
Wow.
I think the bottom part adds to it for me.
It's got a cool cityscape in there too.
I mean,
Cool city!
if you squint real hard, it's Electro with the atom.
Alrighty, kiddies. Let's move forward. Here we are on book 11. I guess since I did the last one,
Good
RDB
night,
gets
Eric
the
Boyd.
next one. Have a good night, Eric Boyd. Be safe. Take care. And book 11 is absolutely one of my favorite covers of all time. I used to own it. I would love to own it again and have it hanging behind me. I could have put this on the Lex Luthor cover show, but Brainiac is the one facing us. It is Superman, issue 167.
Hey,
Okay.
Lex, you want to go golfing?
Bam Frist. I love this. I love every bit of it. Okay.
Who starts off?
You.
I don't
Oh, me.
Oh.
Oh. Yes, the one I see on the wall constantly at my shop because it seems like there's either someone's selling this or there's like 1,000 of these. Luther. I should have the right to kill Superman. I made him tiny with my shrinking ray.
No, Brainiac. I should have the honor. I took away his superpowers with this serum.
Mhm.
But I'm dressed for golfing.
And I'm dressed for prison.
That's true. He wore his prison grays damn near everywhere in the
Well,
race.
someone will be hitting your balls tonight.
So what do you
Where
score
lands?
this, RDV?
I score this. Superman's like, what the hell did I get myself into again? I'm gonna go to what in the zany world of Superman 10.
Alrighty. Eric, how many 10s you give this?
I want to drink that potion now.
Well, we were only allowed to give him one.
Alrighty. Amy.
Yeah. I don't know if it even makes sense to point out some of the little art-based inaccuracies in here because it's obviously silly and it pulls that off very well. So I think anything else would be kind of beside the point. It is interesting, the little closure that he's using on the bird cage there, that's more commonly associated with jewelry than you would use on something probably the size of a bird cage. So it looks like almost a huge version of that. Would make kind of a cool necklace though. But that's beside the point. It is pretty cool. I think I'll maybe a 9.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's got issues, but it's also kind of goofy fun. So
Pixel, what do you say?
I'm sorry, guys. Every party has a pooper. That's why you invited me. Hi, I'm Pixel.
Hi, Pixel.
This is
A 10.
no. It's like a 6.
10.
Well, I'll just say
No.
this. I don't want you to sing their song because their channel is way long. You're
10,
You're like in
9,
more than
8,
Dark
7,
Animal.
6. Okay, there we go. Alrighty. And then we have let's go to the chat.
Matt
All right.
Fisher coming in with a 10. Followed by that crazy dragon.
Dark Admiral, by the time we
Right.
get down there, you're gonna have an explanation. Yo garçon suena, Dodo.
Ethereal dragon says.
Jim Sorensen says 9.
Sorensen.
And little Rhaegar says Pixel stop singing.
No.
Dear God, this book's a 10.
One Slick agrees. He says it's a 10. And he does have this cover. Oh, that's cool.
Jay
Jay
Lucius
Lush
says
says 10 as well.
Though I don't know if he has this cover or not. Desert Rose gives it a Tweety Bird 9.
And Dark Admo says, I wasn't saying 1, I mean 10. I'm not that as bad as Pixel.
Okay.
And MK says, yo, so this is the origin of Donatello Lex Luthor as Purple Serum. As I would agree. Oh, also Superman be like, so this is what it's like to be a pistachio. I'll say 10.
His cage is a hell of a lot bigger, by the way. And Henry, you got to explain to me why this is a 5. I don't. I'm just kidding. You know, everybody's got their thing.
MK, I love you, man. But sometimes I feel like you just say things. What are you talking about?
It's random, but it's him, man.
Michael Taylor says Maniac 10. I forgot the issue number. Reminds me of the Silver Age Detective Comics where Batman and Robin are looking at Penguin in the cage and smiling.
I guess he got his comeuppance then. Let's see. Henry Jeremick says, book number 11. Yeah. Not a fan. It's a 5.
And now Amy read as Tweety Bird for Torquedo.
Tweety Bird?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh,
Tweety Bird.
let me see. I thought I saw a Brainiac. I did saw a Brainiac. It's a Meowie 10. And MARANYA says,
Superman 167. In a world where Brainiac and Luthor fighting over who gets to end Superman. Wonderfully rendered zany cover. Brainiac is Cosmic Boy's preppy cousin in that outfit. Luthor waiting for his shipment of Izod Lacostes. Score a goofiness, silliness 10.
And Dark Admiral says, I'm sorry, I was driving and a deer ran in front of me yelling 10.
Yep. I had when I was doing my newspaper route, I was driving down this one. It was like it was a road because enough trucks ran over it to kind of grind out a road. And a deer jumps over my hood, but didn't clear it because I was moving forward and had his haunch on the back and just was like running in front of my car. Not for long, but I did have oh shit moment. I put on the brakes and he just kind of stumbled and ran forward. It was
My brother-in-law
really,
had
really
a
weird.
horse run across his hood and leave a big turd because he scared the horse.
All righty. This one has 1, 5, 1, 6, 4 9s, 12 10s.
This is also the
There you
same
go.
brother-in-law.
Our
It's also the
fifth
same
of the
brother-in-law.
night, ladies and gentlemen.
This is also the same brother-in-law who hit a turkey on the way home from work.
And I am wondering, are we going to have 6 10s? I don't know. It's Eric's turn. So let's get book 12, last book of the night. Go
That
for
book
book
is 12
12.
cents.
Eric is going to start us off. And here you go. We have Action Comics again. And this is issue number something. I can't see it.
is it like right after?
280 or something. Look at this.
All righty. Cool.
It's 10 cents cheaper.
Well, you know how I like the giant villains.
All righty. I know. It's almost like I didn't have to ask you. I knew it.
You don't. It's a 10.
Okay, Amy, what do you say about this particular cover?
This is so goofy. Let's see, what have we got here? You're helpless, Superman. I've taken away your superpowers. I thought it was the purple potion that took away superpowers. I reduced you and your friends into insect size. Okay, cool. What a sinister revenge Brainiac is plotting. He intends to imprison Perry, Lois, Jimmy, and myself inside a bottle. Okay, cool. We'll be living trophies in his diabolical collection.
Diabolical.
Diabolical collection. We don't see the bottle unless he's planning on putting them in the ink bottle, but they're too big for that.
But yeah, he's gonna put him in the bottle soon. But
Yeah, there's a bottle somewhere that he's planning to put
he intends to
them in.
prison. Yeah.
Yep.
Don't put him in the jar. Don't do it.
No. You put whiskey in the Jaro.
Jaro, the Conqueror.
Yes. But what do you score it, Amy?
It's cool. I mean, it's terrible and it's cool and I like it. I'll give it a 10.
All right.
Listen,
And Pixel.
I really, really hate that collar. That I really do. But
You do not like polo shirts.
I'm sorry. I picture Brainiac in a very specific way. This ain't it for me. You shouldn't look like a prep student. But this is still great. I like it a lot.
This is the original.
Huh?
The original one was different. We saw his first appearance.
Yes. I that doesn't mean I have to like it. So this is going to be a 10 though.
Yeah, he actually looked a lot better when he got into post-crisis.
All righty. And RDV?
I'm sorry. It's just probably going to ruin it for a lot of people, but that's Norm MacDonald's face. I can't unsee it.
It is a very specific face, right? Like that's.
Yep.
What you guys say?
Yeah, so I'm gonna. But even so, because it's just kind of kooky, and what is Perry gonna do? Perry White with the white pen,
Right.
Yeah. The only one who actually has the bright idea is actually Lois running the other way. He says, "Screw this! Out of here."
Boom! Get out.
I know
I'm
what
gonna
you do
go
with that
8.
jar.
I'm gonna go 8 with it though.
All righty. And I'm obviously a 10 on this one. So let's get the
I'm just
8.
not a fan of Silver Age Brainiac.
There you go. Let's get to the chat where Jim Sorensen leads us off.
Mm-hmm.
A
Gives him
10.
10.
Yeah, it's a 10 there, Doc. Yeah, but Preppy Brainiac is a little weird, like Pixel, eh?
You make Bugs Bunny sound like he's from Canada.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, because I am from Canada, eh? Yeah.
Michael
It's a maple
Taylor,
syrup.
for the last time tonight, says Maniac 10. Very cool cover and colors. I bid you adieu.
Yes. Matt Fisher says, and in a world where Breen needs pants. Oh, Brainiac. Yeah, my bad. 7.
He might have them. Ethereal Dragon gives it an 8 because he doesn't like his face, and that's kind of a terrible thing to say to someone's face.
Wow. And Henry Jermick does not give a score though.
He will in the next one.
No, he was talking to me about why he didn't like the last cover.
Okay, because we're on book 12, right? Yeah.
Yeah, this is the
Brainiac.
last one.
Little Rhaegar says Prepriac. Give that a 10.
Mm-hmm. Desert Rose gives it an 8. Let's see.
Yes, Braniac playing with his action figures. It's kind of adorable. It is a 10.
Looks like he's thinking of sticking the pin up Brainiac's nose.
Oh, that is a plan. I wonder what anyone's going to do with the pencil on the table. Let's see here.
But what does Raven say?
Oh! Henry Jeremick says, book number 12, Land of the Giants. Flashback. It's average. It's a 6.
I'm reading MK's.
Yo, big soul. Yeah. I'm getting sleepy, so that's probably part of it. Like the time I asked you, have you seen Honey, I Hung the Kids? And a funny cover who looks like Milton Fine instead 8, because Honey, I Hung the Kids would be a killer show.
Chris Hansen is on the doorstep for you. Aranya says,
Action Comics 289. In a world with a giggling idiot in the
I thought it
backdrop.
was a dog whimpering.
looming Brainiac over Superman and the supporting cast. Excellent zany rendering. Hey, GI, tone it down. Mystery of how it happened sells the book for sure. Score a go-go preppy Brainiac 10.
Oh, go
You
Breen.
be okay over there, GI?
Okay.
Pixel
One
wants to see that
slick
movie, that's
dude
why.
says 10. Rhaegar Bugs Bunny sounded like a creepy trucker at a Canadian truck stop.
Yeah, how's it going there? How's it going there, little Rhaegar?
You can
Hey,
find him in a Tim Hortons.
sounds like Kenya. Watch it here, you see now. Or you meet my little Tommy gun. Hey, Rhaegar. Want to see my carrot? I'm driving stick tonight.
Pixel's gone, ladies and gentlemen. He's not going to be back for a while.
Arrivederci.
That being said, this one had 1 6, 1 7, and 4 8.
Rhaegar, I'll get a shot of
12
whiskey for this.
10. So this one is a 10, ladies and gentlemen.
I'll take 2 shots of whiskey there, little Rhaegar.
All right. There you go. All righty. And that's what we got. Our lowest was 6. We had no 7s. We have 3 8s, 2 9s, and 6 10s. I knew Brainiac was going to do this. These covers are too damn awesome.
I only have one question for Rhaegar. Do you like Gladiator movies?
Do you like that? Have you ever seen a grown man naked?
We all broke
All right.
Pixel. Pixel's been broken for years.
I came this way.
Publix. Breaking Pixel's a pleasure.
Have a good night, one slick. All right, we're
Good
gonna
night, Doc.
score these up, figure out where everything goes. Obviously, we have a number 12 all set. The 8s were, let's see, we had this and this and this one right here. Okay.
I think overall fun there.
Well, I'm
Oh,
Elma
this-
J. Fudd. I own a mansion and a yacht. All right, so RDV, you're leading us off on this. So what do you score it?
Okay.
Which one's your favorite and least favorite of the 8s? That's
Yeah,
all we
she was,
need, guys. The favorite,
I'm
least
gonna-
favorite.
Middle one is my favorite there, Doc. And
Okay.
the first one is the least favorite.
Okay, and how about you, Eric?
First one's my favorite. Middle one's my least.
And Amy?
I guess the third one's my favorite.
Okay.
Least favorite? I guess the first one? I don't
Okay.
really remember.
And Pixel?
The middle one is absolutely my favorite. I wish it was a 10.
All right.
And my least favorite is, I think I have to go 2. Or sorry,
Okay.
not 2.
No, you just- 1. Okay. I'm going to go 3 is my favorite and 1 is my least. And let's go to the chat. All righty. And let's see. First up is Dark Admiral saying 2 and 1. All righty. Then we have Desert Rose saying 2 and 1. Next up is Rhaegar with 2 and 1. And then we have third is best, first is worst, says Darth Kato. And then we have not a fan of either. Third is best because I like how Superman is drawn. 1 is worst. Alrighty. And Ethereal says 1 is best, 2 is worst. Okie dokies. Moving down. The 8's 3 is best, 1 is worst, says Henry. Okay. And let's see. MARANYA, 1 is absolute worst. Number 2, people downvoting number 1 have 4 senses. Wait, okay.
She said
8.
best,
Best is 1. Okay, absolute worst is 2.
Yeah, she's
Okay,
saying
there we
people
go.
are downloading,
Rhaegar.
but
Say
she's
again?
the only one. She's in the minority. Her and Eric.
Yeah.
The
Rhaegar took a
minority?
bathroom break, comes back like, what the heck is going on here? Haha. Anyway, I'll say 3 is best and 2 is least.
What's that, Pixel?
I said she's a minority?
And we have no one seems to like
There's
Hulk
only one
and
of us.
Oliver's love child.
What do
That
you
is
want?
true.
Reports?
Let me ratio and get the, what was that, 12? Let me get 11, 10, and 9 all squared away here where we have an obviously number 11. And then this was actually kind of close on the positives. One got 5 and one got 6, but one also had 4 negatives, and that was book 2, and book 3 ended up being, and I guess it's a 12, 11, 10, 9. Alrighty, let's go to the 9s and see which one is 8 and 7. All I need for these is your favorite. Don't need the least favorite. Let me put the go for 9. Alrighty, or just 9. There you are. What do you think, RD? Oh, hold on. Let me show them off first so everybody can get a reminder.
Yeah, whip him out.
The very first appearance of Brainiac.
Oh, he had the polo shirt and that too?
Yeah, this is very first. Yeah,
card.
this is how he was first drawn. And the other 9 is right here. Okay, so RDV, favorite? Don't need your least favorite for this one.
Favorite, number 2.
Number 2. Okay, and Eric.
Favorite, number 1.
All righty, Amy.
Oh, they're both good. I guess my favorite though is probably the second one.
Okay. Pixel.
Favorite, number 2.
Okay. There we go. It looks like the older, more wise people picked the correct one. Let's go to the chat. And Ethereal says 2. And MK says 2. And Darth Kato says the first is the best. MARANYA says 2 is the best. And no contest, 1 is the best, says Michael Taylor. Desert Rose says 2. I meant second is best. I hit the wrong button, says Darth Kato.
Well, you just blew up New York.
What?
All right, yep. Okay, let me hit the stop. It's 8-3. I'm putting the mercy on it. So here we go. Let's get that. All righty. And yep, I have to move them over because it looks like what was it? It was 11, 10, 9, 8 is the first appearance, and 7 is the Brainiac Lex Luthor fight. Now we're going to find out what is 6 through 1 and what is going to the bracket fights. All righty. And this time around, we do need your favorite and least favorite. What do you say? Oh, hold on. Once again, let me show them off. These are the 10s, ladies and gentlemen. Okay.
What? That's a fun picture.
Yeah, it's a fun cover.
Mhm.
All right, we have this one. And then we had the Silver Age silliness. Next up, the Bronze Age buffoonery. And then we had both of these Silver Age covers right here. All Kadokis, RDV, what is your favorite and least favorite of the 10s?
Well, I'm just gonna see once again that last cover there. If you put a bucket of chicken there, it is literally Norm Macdonald from Norm Show. The Norm Show. He has a sweater on. So I'm going with that as my favorite.
All righty. Least
favorite? Oh man. Probably the watermelon gun, snow globe, number 3.
All righty.
Watermelon gun. That's funny.
And how about
literally
you,
one of my
Eric?
I think my favorite is number 4. And my least favorite is number 2.
Okay. And Amy.
Oh, well, I know it's a little untraditional, but I think my favorite of them is number 2. It came out really cool. And my least favorite, oh man, I'm trying to decide the first issue. It looks kind of overly dramatic, but it's a really goofy like handshake, which also makes it kind of funny. So
Yeah. That's why all these made it to the top. There's
right,
some
they're all
sort of
kind of
element. Yeah.
Yeah.
I guess then maybe it's the birdcage one. It's like it's the least silly somehow, but it's also still pretty silly.
Okay. Pixel.
Hi, I'm not Pixel.
Oh, sorry, it glitched out for a second. My least favorite one is
I know, right? They're all good.
Choose wisely.
No, it was me deciding which one
Which
would
one?
get upset at more. I'm going to go with the Crypto Ray as my least favorite. My absolute favorite is number 4, the Marvel Comics Brainiac cover.
Nice.
The Marvel way.
All righty. And I am picking 5 as my favorite. And 1 is my least favorite.
And all of you who hate number 6, norm haters.
All right, let's go to the chat and see what they've got to say. Ethereal and Dark Admiral and Rhaegar all have the same, where 4 is the best and 6 is the least. Really? Okay.
Yeah, I know. Just keep 6 in the
Second,
word it is.
Darth Cato is 2nd is the best. 1st is the worst. All righty. And then we have MARANYA saying 6 is the best. And 2 is the worst. And then we have Desert Rose saying 2 is the best and 1 is the worst. Next up, favorite is number 2 saying MK. And the least favorite is issue number 4. The 10s says Henry, 4 is the best, 5 is the worst. All righty. And then we have this is tough, 4 is the best, 6 is the worst, and that's from Michael Taylor. All right, let me get the stop. If there is any last minute votes, please put them on in there. But for now, let's go.
I mean, the one cover where he looks diabolically evil is the worst. Everybody else.
Okay, then Michael changed his vote to 1. All right, there we go. Let's ratio these. Yeah.
I appreciate you.
And let's see. Do we have a clear loser? Yes, we do. With 4 negatives and 0 positives is book 1.
What? Wow.
All right. Next up with no positives and 2 negatives would have been book 3. And then we have, let's see, with 1 positive and 2 negatives. You guys suck. All right, let's see. Then we have with 2 positives and 3 negatives. Book 6 stays where it is. And then we have number 2 versus number 4. 2 negatives for number 2, 1 negative for number 4, but 4 positives for number 2 and 6 positives for number 4. We are sending a Bronze Age Superman to the bracket fights. I actually thought number 2 was going to take it for a bit, but there you go. Eric, you finally won one.
Hey.
All right. No, that's a great cover. It really is. I like all of these. These have a whole bunch. You know what? Before we go, I actually was going to do this before the last book. I just forgot. Sorry about that, guys. Here are this is the very last cut. These are the ones that made it right up to the end. And for some reason, I picked the 12 I picked over these. There you go. So what would you have put in, and what would you have taken out?
I don't know, but Dream Realm just said, darn, got here late today. I would have picked second as the best one. Perhaps action figure Brainiac the worst.
Action figure is the worst. The second is the best. An action figure, which would have been fifth, is the worst. Yep. That doesn't change much, but there you go. It's I was looking. Maybe it does. Maybe it does. 5
And
two.
Marnie says every
Yeah.
single one of these rejects is way better than the Abomination that made it to the 8 somehow.
Oh goodness,
How do
that's
you
funny.
really feel, MARANYA?
No, but I'll tell you what, the other picks, I mean, they're just another show waiting to happen. There's 13 covers in each one of the rejects. It was really good stuff here. I was excited. Right now, I was doing Black Adam, but Black Adam is on a whole bunch of covers. I need a little time before tomorrow to do that.
Especially now.
You know, it'd be great to have other Superman cover rankings go against other Superman cover rankings.
So the Black Adam ones are going to be all of the alt covers from like 3 years ago now, right? Where it's
right,
just
but no,
Well,
I'm not gonna allow that to happen. But unfortunately, there are no Golden or Silver Age Black Adam covers. He was in one book in the Marvel family, and
Good night, Amy.
Good night, Amy.
Good night,
Take
Amy.
care. Be safe. And
Did you want to say something else, Eric?
he didn't show up again until the 70s. So yeah, there are a bunch of 70s and up, and of course with the movie you got the miniseries, which has variant covers and all sorts of stuff. But the one I know is going to be hard to beat is that JSA cover, where it's the oh goodness gracious. Is it his? No, it might be his 2000s miniseries where it's him in black and in a dark background, and you just see the lightning bolt lit up. And of course, you got I think Alex Ross, didn't he do one of the black covers for? Yeah. So there's a lot of good Black Adam, but I'm doing Black Manta next because he's on less covers. So I could get his a lot easier. So that's going to be tomorrow, and then Friday will be Black Adam. Alrighty, it's been a while since Cover Game gave me a visceral reaction of nausea, no joke. Should make creepy Canadian rest stop trucker Bugs Bunny a regular. Oh, there you go. Alrighty. Yeah. Alrighty, so tomorrow is going to be interesting. I don't know. We might just do the drunk stream after all. Thank you to Tony Hayes for he paid up, so that might actually be a way to make a little extra. But we are definitely doing the cover ranking for Black Manta tomorrow, so please join us for that and for whatever might happen before that.
And MK, if you're spoiling the show tonight for Daredevil, you're a dick.
Oh shit! I forgot that was on.
Yeah, don't spoil Daredevil. That's a lot.
Don't even joke about it.
Yeah. All righty. Anyway, guys, thanks for hanging out with us and putting up with our
Otherwise, I'll say
shenanigans,
Bugs Bunny at you. So,
which Tommy Lee Jones has been known to not like. And as always, join us for tomorrow. And thank you very, very much for watching. Have a good night.
see you all later
Good night,
tonight.
kids.
All right.